やりますか。一応ベスト買っとくか。よし。アーウィン欲しいな。当たんねえかな。急にか。そうね。緑すら当たってなくね。引き欲しいけどな。1000円だけ。おうか。 あ、そうだ。これやんないとじゃん。
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Big header!
Van der Sar must be feeling let down. You can't deliver any better than that. And while I don't want to take anything away from the attack, that was an act of defensive generosity.
Rooney. And it's Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it out wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared.
Maguire.
Now it's Rooney. Yaya Toure gets the foot in and wins the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Diogo Dalot.
Robson. Here's Matheus Cunha. Robson. Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Face to face. And he shoots! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
これどういうこと？ルールがわからん。マンチェスターユナイテッドじゃなくてもいいのこれ。11人以上ゲームプランに入れる。11人だけでいいんだ。 123456783人。3元とかじゃダメなんかね。チェシコ入れてみるか。手での代わりに。とんでもねえな。
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Robson, Maciej Cunha, Kvaratskhelia, Vieira. Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Maciej Cunha. Now Robson. And he's forced to go back. And it's Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lam. Vieira. Now Robson. Manchester United finding their passes. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. Now, oh, smashing header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Over to the left. Matheus Cunha. He's looking wide. Robson. And it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And this is Ibrahimovic. Robson. Luis Suarez goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Messi. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Kvaratskhelia. Danger averted for now. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely worked. And that should get the job done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Robson. Passing nice and neat. Pull it. Luis Suarez. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a good ball. Gattuso. And it's Messi. Cruyff. He has found the way through. Looking to go deep. He gets big! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the start of the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Robson. Messi. Luis Suarez. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Suarez to Matches Cunha! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all!
We are glad to inform you
And
that
with
today's
that,
match day
the
programs are
end.
だって指導員もいるじゃん。 もうめんどくせえからこれさっさとやっちまいたいんですけど。だよな、ロケットリーグやったろよ。
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is...
Judge, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Quick look, then plays it in. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Now Robson. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robson. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Luis Suarez. Turns and goes back. Beckenbauer. Azar. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. And this is Luis Suarez. Matthews Cunha. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
いや、応援やっぱ欲しいな。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Dembele. Nagatomo gets into some space. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, cracking ball. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Robson. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Messi. Robson. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vieira. Played back. And Kvaratskhelia. And this is them. Goes for a shot! So we're still where we started right now. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution
こ
was...
んなに当たって
Bale could try
オ
cutting
フじゃないの
inside
今
here.
のくそ
Played in deep. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
は
Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi, Kvaratskhelia. Now that looks a decent ball. In by me. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's gone backward here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Platini. Best. Messi gets a foot in here. Matheus Cunha. He's in a great position here. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Robson. Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Michel Platini. Nesta. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. Now Robson. Now it's Maciej Cunha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuck.
And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
In an appropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
免除。
Here we go again then.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kvaratskhelia bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. Lahm. Kvaratskhelia. Maciej Cunha has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. There's the header! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Nagatomo. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in. Lahm. Maciej Cunha. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish?
Ah.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nagatomo promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maciej Cunha looking for the run. Lahm picks it up out wide. Oh, this is a great position.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Messi. Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a goal kick.
Ah.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Kvaratskhelia. Number 4, Dembele. Number 11.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 19,
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Messi. Number 5, Brian Robson.
Bergobi.
Coming on the field, number 14, Cantona.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
Suarez. Number 7, Zico.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Number 6,
And
Bergomi. Substitution.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pullet does well to get it back. Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh no, what has happened here?
急に重たいやん。
Nagatomo. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. That's beautifully weighted.
いやー、最悪。
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
2 minutes to be added on. Messi. Kola can be a real threat inside the box. Bale.
マジ終わり。
Deep cross. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands.
はぁ。
And time is up. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all,
And a
Jim?
quick reminder
Yeah,
today
it was
that
a
parking
fairly
in the area
stern
around the
test with
stadium
very
is
little
strictly
between two
forbidden.
teams that
Please use
scrap
parking
for
provided by
everything.
the club or any other paid parking facilities
And
in
with
the
that,
area.
it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
そんなレート下がってたんだ。全然弱い。一回ロングカウンターにしてみるか。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's certainly onside
Yeah.
here.
行為
Played out to the right. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He has a look up. Oh, big chance!
Fuck you, bitch.
And the keeper has reacted
ロン
superbly
グカウ
there.
ンターの方がよく
Really
ね
looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Hearts are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
これね、何よ。
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Matheus Cunha. Vieira. And here's Dembele. Little pass back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
いや、お前そのまま走ってったら1対1やんけ、おい。
Probing pass.
オケます。
Yamal gets into some space. Yamal. No, he wasn't going to let him past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And that's a good ball. And this is... Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And he was quick to react. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking for a runner, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
はあ。
And it's Lam. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robson, not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Szoboszlai plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Robson, looking for the run. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? And Kvaratskhelia. Robson. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, Messi!
シェー
Oh, wonderful!
クソ消え
What
そ
a
うだ。
goal!
多分消えそうだよな。はあ。
Just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
これが一番だろいって。
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a
つい
few
てるし。
interesting options, Peter.
どうやって守れって言ってんだ
Try
今
and
の。
sit on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
ガチやってらんねえ。
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Yamal. Oh, they can break here. It's played through for him. And that could well leave a mark. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
それスーパーサブつけて
Nicely weighted
後半
ball.
から入れようかな。
Threads one in. There's the shot.
いや
Loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. And another try.
ー、fuck you bitch!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter is gone.
Dembele simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
ローブさん上がりすぎだな。こんな上がるか。
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? We are into overtime. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. No way through there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And
I
now,
thought that was a
to all
decent
members of the
45
crowd,
minutes of
I'd
football,
like to
plenty of
ask you to
signs that
join
both
me in
managers
wishing
can
our
take
birthday
a lot of
boy a
encouragement
very
from. I
special
would say the
birthday.
mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. No. Number 9. Vieira. Coming on the field. Number 5.
Here we go again then.
Number 6.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
これね
And they have got just the right players for that. Robson,
いや、ロックン DNF でいいかな。
Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever.
おいあ、くっついてんなってマジで。
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ribery.
なんか早送りになってる
But
し。
beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Manchester United have a free kick. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now, this could be a chance. And this is... And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Decent enough try. Maldini. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
珍しく球際勝つな今日。エフェクト
And
かか
here's
ってんのか。
Dembele. Hearts needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Matthias Cunha. Now it's Dembele.
普通の手が
Now it's Matthias Cunha. He's got away. Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And they win it back again. Matthias Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined.
なんでビエラ上がって
Facing
んの
up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robson, just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some really good ball movement.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Real chance! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Ah, やりづらい。
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
13.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Vitinha.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gattuso. Substitutions taking place.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cantona. Passing nice and neat. Zico. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Zico quietly revving up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Zico. Cantona. Well, and we're done. So
何なん
swirls
だ
all
ろうこの
round as
人。
they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the
まあ
right
干
balance
渉っ
of
ちゃ干渉だけど。多分全然強くないんだろうな。だよね。なんじゃそりゃ。まず課金する前に PS5 帰って。割とガチで。うん。 と休憩するAI 戦がてら休憩します。これ自撮り欲しいしな。間違えた。こんなんやってもしょうがねえ。いいな。これからやるとしたら。うん。よいしょ。あ
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
To Old Trafford. Manchester
Well,
United.
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Everyone
Now,
please
the
welcome
game
to the
itself.
field our players.
Norway braced for their anthem.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Nesta.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And that gets things running. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Netja.
And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Takes a shot! Norway are looking to go forward now. Ødegaard. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Haaland. Ibrahimovic. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Played out to the right. Fired deep, he rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Norway look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Totti always looking for that half a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Here's Berger. And here's Sorloth. He's found a way through. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. That looks a cracking ball. Just the keeper to beat. Shot, surely! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 24 minutes is number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gerrard. And here's Haaland. And here's Sørloth. Shot could be on. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Gerrard. And here's Sørloth. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Nedved. Nedved climbs up big! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's hit it long. Berger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Gullit. And it's Vieira. Gerrard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Gerrard. And it's Lahm. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sail. Ibrahimovic! Ødegaard. Here's Berger. He shifted it to the flank. Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ryerson. Sørloth. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Totti wins the duel this time. Gullit. And it's Gullit. And it's Gerrard. Nicely spread. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far.
And
Peter, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So off we go once more. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aims beyond the defence.
Ish.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard. This looks promising. Now it's Haaland. Gerrard. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Here's Totti. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Ibrahimovic.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Ball comes in, brilliantly cut out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. And it's Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. But he's well. It's Ibrahimovic! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Berger.
The
Ødegaard.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
Ryerson. Out of play for a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Gerrard. Vieira. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Haaland. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ferdinand. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Nedved. For Lahm. Nedved. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is... He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Haaland. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. And this is Gullit, and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 10, Pavel Nedved. Pavel Nedved. Pavel Nedved.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Gerrard, quality ball. Oh, super find. He's through, and the shot! Oh, terrific save.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Almost a sixth.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes for a shot! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 10, Pavel Nedved.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Totti. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! Oh, it needed better placement.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Haaland. And he's had a hit! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Ødegaard goes short. And that has been cleared. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Odegaard. And Bob. Played out wide. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Totti. Now it's Gerrard. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Totti. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good... Big chance!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Deftly out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Odegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United just a...
もう4時か。早っ。
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That's a sharp pass.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Malaysia have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pull it. To Lam. Vieira. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Malaysia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Gerrard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nedved driving on and making good progress, and it's Gerrard. Oh, that's a big header, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now he's got space here. Spread neatly. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Totti does really well to win the ball there. Lam. 5 minutes till the break. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that has been knocked clear. Nicked it back promptly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Throw in. Totti. Nesta. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, and I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for the run. Shin to shin, bicep to... Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Pull it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Totti! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Totti is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's looking wide. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Chance here to counter. Now it's Nedved. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it's his reading.
Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Gerrard, there's the shot! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Showing good feet. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 7, coming on the field is number 19.
Oh, that's neat. This looks promising.
Malaysia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And it's Lam. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. He rises! Oh, taken with style. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nedved, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nedved.
That was lovely, that.
Gerrard! Just cruising! They are
いや、
cruising!
まだ終わってねえのか。
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 11.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He gets big. Oh, in he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Malaysia making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 9, coming on the field is number 20.
And it's Totti. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. He's got tall. Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Lam. And this is Totti. Lam. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard, he can run onto that. Oh, super ball, and he shoots! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Just a quick
Whether it was
announcement,
link-up
it is now
play,
time for
running
our
in
special
behind,
lottery.
this has just
Please
been a
grab
great
the
day at
tickets
the
you were
office.
given when you-
やっとできた。7も引けんの？いやー、ベルバトフ来ねえかな。これ多分もう引けないんだよね。やばくね？内容もさしていいものでもないのにさ。マジ頭悪すぎるだろ
物価マイナス1さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。これ5000円ぐらいかけたけど全然当たんねえよ。ピケ強そうだけどな。よっしゃ。まあとりあえずやっか。
物価マイナス1さん、ピケ気になる。
これなぁ。取りたいな。取りたいけどな。ついでにアーウィンが欲しい。いや、絶対引いたら沼る。もう沼ってるもん。5000引いて何も出なかった。くぅ。お、やった。まさかの速攻でつく。 ああ、ロングリーチタックル絶対いいだろう。なんかもうマジでこういう頭おかしいフォーメン多いな。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ajax.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! He's in a great... Robson!
ダメか。
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matheus Cunha.
こいつクソ重て。
Vieira pinches it off him. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Best! He's done very well to get to that.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Lovely pass,
ク
but
ソゲマジで。ディビアン下になりゃ下になるほどさ、クソ回線多いな。
Clears it away. Matheus Cunha. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shot goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Lam. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kaká. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
マジ重て
Oh, the movement is slick.
重たすぎて
The
ダッシュ
speed
が
is slippery. The
通
defense,
常の
though, able to
ス
hold
ピ
on
ード
this
なんですけ
time.
ど、
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide.
いやー、ジョージベストとかさ、当てる前にお前さ、やることあるだろ、マジで。判
Oh,
定取らない
shooting
やろ、パス。
chance. Oh, split.
やば、マジで。えぐ
Looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. Could try cutting inside here. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that
ゴー
things
ル
are
わけはねえだろ、ガンナン。
While there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Dembele.
いや
That's a sharp pass. Vieira could move up a gear here, and he's lost his man here. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lam. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Deftly away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. And this is Nedved. Floated through. And the shot's on here. Dembele is alert to the possibilities. And that is
いや、重ってー、こいつ。
a very compact,
ねえ、マジで。
competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Robson is onto this. Oh, that was vital. That pass has been well intercepted. Lahm wins the duel this time. Manchester United are looking to break
デ
at
ビッ
pace.
ツ・ムバッペ欲しかったな今思うと。
Vieira. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Kaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nedved. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Szoboszlai has a look and plays it forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Nicked it back promptly. Shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed
自
it.
分の取られ方が違えな。
Nedved.
The attendance for this
It's
match
Nedved.
was 70,987.
Now Mbappe. Best. Messi. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai.
もう諦めてくんねえか
A
な。
lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Matheus Cunha. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yeah. Dembele might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a good position here. Great ball. Goes for a shot.
No!
Ball now, and there's a chase on
Massive.
to retrieve it. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's made. Big chance. It's anyone's ball now. And again.
Nedved just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Nedved. Number 11, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field.
He has a look up.
24. Here's Ray Dougal.
Out to the
Number
right.
19,
Messi.
Ajax are
Number
looking to go
14,
forward now.
Cantona.
And that's a good intervention. And that's definitely not his best. Vieira. Now he's off and running. Now it's Doué. And here's Dembele. And here's Doué. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Robson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye
重す
on.
ぎるマジでお前。
And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is ended up in no man's land. Cantona. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Oh, they can break here. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
何してんの？
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well read, nice interception. Ferdinand. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's forced to go back. Robson. Vieira. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
エドベドにダブタつけてえな。ウバップオムフはいいな。もうちょいパスあげるか。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ferdinand, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
は？だ、意味わかんないんだ
Mbappe with a definite foul there.
けど。ああ、マジ思ってえな、この時間帯。
Maldini. Vieira. Szoboszlai. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kaka. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Dembele. Thuram cuts it out.
いや、
And it's Messi.
ちょうど負けてんな、さっきと違っ
No,
て。
he wasn't going to let him past.
6-4ぐらいで負けてる。
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now Robson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
なんかそれで。
Kaka. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. There's the shot. Goal! Manchester United.
よいしょ。
Manchester United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
This looks promising. He's got away. Mbappe going about things with real menace. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there!
くそ重てえのか、これ。
See a lesson in responding to a deficit. That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement's so precise. The finish
外国外
sumptuous.
人
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart.
Mbappe! And he looked every
Fuck
bit
you,
the assured
babe.
keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
いや、ちょっとやばすぎんだけど。
Hazard.
くそ重
Now
て
it's Kaka. And he's found a way past.
こんな
Oh, he needed to
何
get that right.
え。やばいんだけど、マジで。やばいっ
Lost a
て。
bit of skill.
ボール取れねえし。
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
何これ。
Kvaratskhelia
えぐすぎる
face。to face with his great rival.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's having a shot! Oh, another save. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the applies the finish! Now
いや、
that
で
has
なんもで
posed
き
a
ね
few awkward
え。さ
questions.
すが。
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
ざけやがってよマジで。
Vieira.
スーパーキャンセルもいきません。
Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this
いや
moment.
よくさっき点取れたな俺。
Robson. Lovely pass, but can he finish?
シェー
Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback
Let's
is
go!
complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Gerrard. Messi. Can he get it through? Kaká. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance!
シェー
And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every
Ayos.
bit of this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. He's in space and looking for options. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
やば。
And there's the end of the first half.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20,
And
Messi.
we're off again.
Number 6, Mbappe.
Oh, easy pickings
Coming
there.
on the field.
Gerrard.
Number 24.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
そっち行くんえぐい。ゲージマックスやぜ。
He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
まず
Oh,
はそれ。
terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. That has ended up in no man's land, and that is a little undercooked. Nice control. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. He's beaten the last man. Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
やっぱ離れれば離れるほど重いってのはそう
Bale
だね。
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Doué. Bergomi. Maldini. Nedved. Oh, it's Dembele. Threads one in. And here's Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Bergomi. Doué. More and more pressure on the ball here.
えぎマジで。
And that's a good... And he shoots! They've scored!
マジでこう。
Just so
えぎ。
calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his
マジ
mark.
でえぐい。
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
重すぎるってマジで。
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Doué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bellingham. Bale! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's surging through.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lam. It's just beyond his reach. Gerrard. Oh, that's superb. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bergomi. Maldini. That's Vieira. That's an imaginative pass.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. Doué. Nedved. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Doué. And this is Nedved. Shot could be on. Oh, nice touch.
3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Luis Suarez, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the keeper's got it again. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And we'd like to inform you now
Dembele
that the
producing
latest
yet
scoreboard
another
information
big
is
performance,
currently being
just
displayed
as the
on
fans have
screen.
come to expect. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance...
マジこいつクソ重てえや。絶対日本人じゃん。終わってんだけど。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question, Jim, a giant amongst strikers.
Well, what I found so admirable about him, Peter, was his courage. There were plenty of skeptics who doubted his ability to step up from Dutch football.
He did step up, he stepped up all right, and he was integral in wrenching the title back from North London in 2003. That 20-minute hat-trick in front of the home crowd in the penultimate game of the season, it was pretty special.
Yeah, and all 3 goals brilliantly taken. Another great finisher.
That has been cut
さ
short.
すが PS4 だな。
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Vieira. Son Heung-min. So what can they make of this? Floated through. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
なんでそんなスピード速くないだろう、ハンニステロイ。
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Robson. Now it's Dembele. Matheus Cunha.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
やば、重っ
Never
て
gonna make it.
マジさっきの試合から重たすぎんだけど。
Now it's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. Delicate ball.
いや、もうちょっと中にさ、
That's just
いけ
playing
る
it
だろ
safe
絶対
and。simple.
パス。や
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
べ、ゴミ重て今。
Oh, that's well spotted. Aims
Yeah,
beyond
bit.
the defence.
何これ。
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is
なのに
a
なんか
formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
内容勝ってるっていう。
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
まあ挙動は負けてないんだよ
That is as far as they're
な
gonna go.
そんな
De Bruyne.
みんな動き出しというか挙動がいい。
Threads one in. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Good read, needed to be. Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's through, now is he in? Dembele going face to face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 11, Matheus Cunha.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
マジで今日は挙動勝ってんの。
Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. He's a
Whoa.
sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off
So
second
cool.
best.
もったいねえ、そのままドリブルすりゃいいの。
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne, that's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the return pass. And he's picked out the run. He's in space and looking for options. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. And it's been played through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Oh, important interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello,
I think
everybody,
on the whole
and
the
this is
team
a
linked
quick
up very
reminder to
well
let
and
you
has
know
been
that you'll be
organised,
able to catch
hence
today's
their
match
position. They can
broadcast
afford to be
live
a
on our club's
little
FM
braver with the
station.
ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids produces the perfect tackle there. Dembele, and here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Big chance! He's got away with one there. He's had it nicked away. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Matheus Cunha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And this is Dembele.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Dembele. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Robson! Absolutely terrific! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further.
Manchester United.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching pass he's played there. His chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Robson does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Matheus Cunha given the lift of his goal. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries a shot! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 10, Son Heung-min.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He has a look up. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Van der Sar. Oh, what's he done? Oh, that's fabulous. Messi herring after the ball here. Goes for the shot! And that has flown over.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bellingham. Messi. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Bellingham, engages and forces him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Dembele. And there goes the final
ゴ
whistle.
ミ表。
Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.
うーん。よし、一回終わるわ。というか。